not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings and welcome to my review. No, Goblin Nation. This time it's an explanation because people seem to get some stuff confused and everything. So we're talking about the Dark Saber, the thing we got on the episodes. I've been a very big fan of the Mandalorians way before Mandalorian was a thing on this kind of thing. Sometimes I wait like the Sith goes first, then the other things goes first. It's been whacking from left to right and but kind of thing what's the first. But Mandalorians are a warrior race and I love that kind of thing about them. So on some I'm gonna now explain the Dark Saber. Anyway, this that we got in the end of the season kind of thing. So the Dark Saber is this the first time a Mandalorian had the Force. He felt the Force abilities in his hands. He could feel the Force. He feels the Force right through his body. Body ache, give my body ache. Anyway, so he gets a kind of thing. So he went to the Jedi Order. He got trained. He was the first one. He created his Dark Saber, a warrior spirit, a warrior kind of saber that nobody else kind of thing. But eventually the Jedi died, unfortunately. So the Jedi kept it in a temple kind of thing, in their temple. The Visla, the House of Visla kind of thing. They were like, hey, that's our! That was from our great grandpa kind of thing. So they took it back. They're like, hey, that's ours. That's our kind of thing. We kind of thing. We should have that. So even though decade passed, they're like, this is ours. So they steal it back from the Jedi. It's like, hey, this belongs to us. Like, does now? It's like, we're Jedi. This is all kind of thing. This is like when you go to work. You don't steal everything that's in your workplace. You don't do that. So this thing, that belongs to the Jedi. No, it belongs to us. So even though they're like kind of thing, they steal it back. And because of the sword, the Mandalorians is like, you know what? This is a great idea. Everybody goes kind of thing. It's like having the Mandalorian being the Mandalore kind of thing. It's like this really big kind of leader. It's all okay. You also can like have this. There is Mandalore, the biggest leader kind of thing. Then there is the leader under the Dark Saber. The Dark Saber is one of those rare things that everybody's like, alright man, yeah, you got it, this is great kind of thing. I trust in you kind of thing. So whoever gets the Dark Saber can lead the kind of thing. But it gets into this scenario of that it gets in the hands of Pravisa kind of thing. That's a member of Death Watch. And Death Watch we also see in this season. Death Watch is the one that saves the Mandalorian kind of thing. Our main character, he gets saved kind of thing by a Mandalorian that's from Death Watch. On this point, it's around the Clone Wars. So the Mandalorians are like a peaceful race right now, but there are always the warrior kind of things. And Death Watch is like the ones that are like, hey! No peaceful warriors. We should fight. They have a point. Like the warrior race. I feel like they should be warriors. They should have been in a fight. That they joined the Jedi. Who cares? I don't care which side they join. I just think they're warriors and they should freaking fight. They should kind of not be like peaceful and stuff. They're warrior race. Don't underestimate them. It's like when Vegeta from Dragon Ball in GT is like, I'm gonna be peaceful. It's like, why? You're warriors! Act like a warrior! Anyway, so the Death Watch was like they wanted to do to the glory, wanted to become a thing. And Pravisa had this weapon for a long time till Dark Maul was like, you know what? This was all fun working together. But I feel like we don't trust each other. I want to lead the kind of thing in my way. You want to lead the Mandalorians your way. And, well, this is not gonna work out. So, let's have a battle. You, me, real warriors. Like, you're a warrior, I'm a Sith warrior, sure, but I'm still a warrior. So we're gonna fight. So he has his lightsaber, Pravisa has his dark saber. They go hand in hand, they fucking combo. But even though Dark Maul doesn't use the Force, he's a little bit more skilled in using the lightsaber, the weapon of Saber. So he killed Pravisa, while the Mandalorian's like, no, it has to be a Mandalorian. Has to be a Mandalorian. You cannot just come in here and kind of thing. So those Mandalorians say screw. Some say screw this. This doesn't count. It has to be a Mandalorian. You have to be in the culture. You have to be kind of thing. You have to be all this. So those give up. Those kind of give up. But eventually, Dark Maul now has the dark saber. He uses for a while and then gets killed by Dark Sidious kind of thing. He gets, well, he doesn't get killed, but he just gets prison. Yeah, some down the line, he gets it back somehow, some way. He gets the whole kind of sword back into his hands. And when that happens, when he gets back, we have the Rebels, Star Wars Rebels. There is also a season that's gonna come, kind of thing of Clone Wars, ending it, give it a good ending. That's apparently gonna have the Mandalorians. I don't know if it's gonna have the Purge of the Mandalorian. It seems like, why should it have the Purge? Because in the Rebels we also have a Mandalorian that does her helmet off, but I think every clan is different. But anyway, so the Mandalorians kind of have this whole thing going on, you know, this whole thing, the Sabine kind of thing, and the dark saber is in the hands of Dark Maul. She gets it out of there, but then like, did you defeat Dark Maul? I was like, no. Then it doesn't belong to you. Sorry, cat, but that you're not recognized as the leader kind of thing. Somebody else takes it. She defeats the one with the dark saber, and eventually everybody's like, okay, fine. You defeated somebody with the dark saber. That's an absolute win kind of thing. So everybody unite to her. She first like, okay, I'm gonna stick around. So then like, I'm gonna stick around kind of thing. But then she like, I like being a rebel. I like to be a rebel. I want to stick with you, rebel. She's like, yeah, kind of thing. So she sticks around. She is like gonna be a rebel, and she gives the dark saber to somebody else. The actors that have voiced her is Katie Sackhoff. I don't know why I somehow got that in my head before the name of her, but Katie Sackhoff kind of thing character has now the dark saber, and that was the last what we saw in Rebels. Somehow the Purge came. The Purge did this big giant thing. The Purge of the Empire annihilated because they had more numbers. They had more whatever it was. They kind of thing. While Moff Gideon. The Moff Gideon kind of character came out. It's like, you know what? You all gonna die. I know now everything from the Mandalorian kind of thing. I killed them all. They can purge. And as a reward for purging all the Mandalorians from the face of the earth, that I feel so great about, I got the dark saber. So yeah. That's how he got the hands on the dark saber. So kind of thing. This is real big kind of thing, because that means this is a real big character for the Mandalorian. And the dark saber, what could it become after in his hands? This could become a weapon of the Mandalorian. And after all that kind of thing, maybe the Mandalorian can even unite the kind of thing if he has the dark saber. I would love to see him with the dark saber. On some point, I would love to be open that he has the dark saber as one of his weapons. It would be cool to see that. Because the Darksaber in live action, this is the first time we get see him in live action. It's so cool. So cool to see the Darksaber in live action. What do you guys think? Do you guys are excited to see the Darksaber? I am, but like I said before, I'm a real huge fucking fan of the Darksaber, of the Mandalorians in general. So every lore I get from the Mandalorians, I'm for it. I love it. I feel like we didn't get enough Mandalorian kind of thing in canon. Kind of thing. Sure, we got here some episodes, but that peaceful is like feels like a great down. It's the warrior side that I'm really kind of thing going on about and love to hell. Anyway, what you guys think of the Mandalorian the Mandalorians and the saber, the Darksaber kind of thing? What you guys think of it? Let me all know down below. I hope you liked this explanation of the Darksaber from begin to ending, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
I do it all because I'm evil, and I do it all for free. Your tears are all the pay I'll ever need.